one more, a third challenge or a fourth challenge. I'm not sure how many challenges I've already stated, but something which actually uh, exudes, I would say, from this challenge of dealing with non-Muslims or dealing with multi-faith communities is the issue of the LGBTQ community, which of course surrounds us all the while. We find it amongst our neighbors and our friends and our faculty, and they are everywhere. So, what exactly, is the Muslim attitude, or should be the Muslim attitude to deal with them? Because you see, even if you are not going to be harsh with them, then the second question is that what about such people? Because generally, what happens is that we as a community have been somehow, I would say, indoctrinated to hate such people. And if you can allow me to give this example, because I am from Pakistan, so a Pakistani is a person who is a born enemy of he's supposed to be a born enemy of India, for example. So it's like a animosity that has been inculcated in us when we grow up in our country, that that our neighboring countries are number one enemy. So in a very similar way, I find a lot of Desi parents today. I'm talking about parents who are bridging this gap, but yes, there are other parents who are now becoming parents, so to speak. But the bridging generation, the way they treat their younger Muslims or their children is that they almost always advise them to stay away from such communities, to not only to stay away, in fact, hate them, in fact, think that they are condemned individuals. And I think that this is an absolutely unbecoming attitude. I mean, you can have a difference of opinion with them. Yes, I would not agree with their sexual orientation, but to respect them as human beings, I think this is something that we ought to do. We ought to, and you think that they should not be given any discrimination on the basis of basic human rights, because this is the right of everyone. This is the freedom that God has given every person, whatever way He chooses. Yes, He will take them to account whenever people go before Him. But today we have to realize that we have to deal with them in an affectionate way, remove that hate portion. And I can tell you that the Quran actually has given us a very beautiful example to make us realize that how important it is to have those human relations, even if people have a different sexual orientation or even a different view regarding life. So one place in the Quran, we find the Quran telling us that if your parents are mushrik, if they are polytheists, and if they try to make you into polytheists, or they force you to become polytheists, the Quran does not tell us that you run away from them or in any way uh, lose your connection with them. It says, "Sahibhuma fid dunya ma'rufa." So you still deal with them affectionately. You still talk to them in a way that you are not forsaking them. So I think regarding polytheism, we all know that God, it says that He's going to forgive everything uh, un, except deliberate polytheism. So if even with polytheistic people, God tells us that we have to behave with them in a way that is in consonance with humanity. So I think the LGBTQ community is much lesser than being a polytheistic entity. So which gives us this guideline, I would say, that as human beings, we we can have a difference of opinion, and yes, we have that difference of opinion, but to condemn people in a way that we think that they are outcasts, or to think that they are untouchables, or to think that they are not even human beings, which is generally our attitude, is something that I think we need to revisit. And as far as telling our children is concerned, I think we should tell them that we have to respect all human beings, whoever they are. And those human beings to extend a metaphor, I would say they are like children of God. And you can have a difference of opinion, but that difference should not go in any way in regarding yourselves to be superior, or condemning them.